Hello, YouTube. Welcome to On My Own Programming Series. My name is Wamnyima Mukerebai, back again with another video tutorial. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and the bell icon so that you won't miss any future notifications. So in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install CodeBlocks as explained earlier on. So what you need to do here is that you need to launch any browser that you have on your PC. So in my case, I have Chrome. So I'll launch Google Chrome. Ooh, what a wonderful day. Stretchers Chrome is launching. There we go. So once Chrome has launched, then in this URL box, what you just need to search is CodeBlocks. My PC is a bit laggish, so you may forgive me on that one. So that's CodeBlocks. Blocks. There we go. It's already there. Then what you need to do is just click on the first link that appears. So now that we have launched CodeBlocks, so there are a few requirements that you need to check on your PC before you go ahead with these steps. So what you need to do before we go into these downloads and whatever, so you need to click on the start menu, go to this PC. In case of Windows 7 or Windows 8, so it's just the same thing. So when this PC opens on my computer, or either on Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows 10, doesn't matter, then you just click anywhere on the blank space. You click, then you go on properties. Then when the properties appear, you check on your computer what version it is, whether it's 86 bits or 64 bits. 86 is just the same as 32 bits. So as you can see, mine is running a 64-bit operating system. So that thing you need to put into consideration before you download and set up file. So after you've done that, you go back to your browser. Then on this browser, you click on the downloads section. As you can see, we have some notes written here. What you can do is just go through these notes. Then your main interest is on the downloads tab here on this menu on the left corner. You just click there. After you click, you come on the downloads. So when you reach these downloads, you just click on download the binary release. So here, when this page opens, depending on your internet speed, this is how fast it's going to be, or the speed, that's how it's going to be. So they'll be put into categories. For Windows users, there'll be Windows. Then we have also for Linux users, you can just download from here. Then there's also Mac OS. So it depends with what you're having. So that's how you're going to identify what you need to download. So as you can see here, we have on the Windows section, CodeBlocks 20.03 setup.exe. So this one, since they haven't specified whether it's 32 or 64 bits, it's automatically 64 bits. Wherever they haven't put the bits of the computer, then it means it's automatically 64 bits. So as you can see, for those 32 users, bit users is written 20.03 32-bit users. So this is the latest version that we have. So here, when you go down on the note, it says the CodeBlocks 20.03 setup exe file includes CodeBlocks with all plugins. So they are explaining, you can just read through that, and here the MinGW, the CodeBlocks, the part where we have the MinGW 64, it contains the GCC, G++, Fortran, and some other compilers. So here, if you are not careful when choosing these setups, you might download the CodeBlocks and be able to install, and then have an error which will telling you that you don't have a compiler when you try to build your project. So you make sure you look for the one that has MinGW in front, this word here, MinGW. So this one has no setup. It means when you download the zip file, you don't have to install. It's like already installed. What you just need to do is just run it direct there and then. So this one has a setup. So as you can see, this one has the MinGW. So it's not written whether it's 32 bits, so it's automatically 64 bits. So for 64 bits, I would suggest you get this one. Then for 32 bits users, you can come and check for the MinGW here, this one, then you can get this one. So in my case, as I said, as we checked earlier on, we found out that I'm running a 64-bit PC. So I'll come on this, I'll select this one. Then we have two links we can either get from this source or this source. So there are 2 points where we can download. So I'd rather go there for SourceForge. So when I click there, just give it some time to load. So as it is loading, it has cut. So when it brings this, it will download automatically. As you can see, it's counting. So it will bring this to start the download. So all you can do is just click on start download. So depending on your internet speed, that's how fast it's going to download. So as you can see, that's the speed. I think I'm moving at about 13 MBs per second on my phone. So that's the speed that I'm having. Though it's not, I can't say that's good speed, but yeah, it's at least. So we wait for it to finish downloading. So now that it has finished downloading, what you just need to do is to open the folder where you have downloaded it. It will be either in the downloads, or it depends with where you have saved your downloaded files. So when I click on mine, then I go on downloads. I will sure find my file. So it should be in Compressed. No, I think I've launched it directly. I don't want to do that because I want you to follow along as we are doing this. So let's check for code blocks here. It's not within this. Let's go into programs. Okay, it's here in programs because I used the download manager. So what you can do is just open this file. You can do the run as administrator, or you can just open. It doesn't matter how you do it. Then it will prompt you with this message. All you just need to do is click yes. So it will load this. So what you can do on this window is just click next. Then you click I agree. Then you will won't make any changes here. We'll click next. Then this C directory, as you can see, this is where we're installing our program. So if you want to make changes, maybe you have less space, or you want to install it into a different directory, but I would rather say that you just leave it in here. Because everything that you'll be doing will be just as default. But you can make changes. If you don't like default settings, you can just go and browse, then select on your drives where you want to install it. But for me, I'll just leave it here. I'll click on install. So as I was saying back there, you know, when coming into dealing with computers, I'll just give a small hint or a piece of advice. So this advice is that if you are doing something, then you are doing it out of obligation, or you just want to do it because you are obligated to do it, then you find everything to be difficult in life. So you just make sure that you are enjoying whatever you are doing. You know, you don't have to do it as an obligation. So if you are doing something as an obligation, then just know that you are in the wrong field. So another thing is that direction is better than speed. So your way of understanding is different from the way others understand. So you don't have to follow anyone's speed because because maybe they are better or just like that. So you just have to do things at your own pace, at your own speed, and make sure you understand, because when you understand, you don't have to struggle, you don't have to search, you don't have, okay, it's just everything just becomes straightforward. So that's just a piece of advice that I can give you when you're getting into computer world. People get overwhelmed when they see little things that they have not understood. You know, when you see something that you don't understand, you overthink about that thing. So it makes you to lose the courage and the confidence that you have. So I'm not going to get deep into that because this tutorial is not for that. I just want to show you how to install code blocks, but as it is loading, I just thought maybe I can say a few things. So I think I'll pause there and keep quiet now. All right, so here we've been prompted again with a message box asking us, do you want to run code blocks now? So in my case, I don't. So I'll just click on no. Then after doing that, I'll click on next. Then after I click on next, I'll click on finish. So after I click on finish, so I just want to make one more change. I want to be able to run my code blocks anywhere where I want to run the programs anywhere where I want. So what I'll do is, let me just close these windows. I'll hit the start menu. Then when I hit the start menu, I'll go on this PC. Depending on your how you have put this PC on your computer. So I'll just go on this PC. Then after that, I'll go in the C directory here. Then after I've clicked the C directory, I'll go into program files to locate my code blocks. If you remember, it showed us where we're supposed to, where it's going to be stored or where it's going to install the code blocks. So you just go there, then you find it. In my case, it's here, code blocks. So you open it, then we go to the min.gw, then we go to bin. So after you reach this part, we want to be able to use all these. So what you can do is just click on the path up there, then right click and copy. So then after copying, you can close out the window. Then after closing the window, you can just come here and search for control panel. In my case, it has come. Then when the control panel comes, you look for system and security. Then you click there, then you click on system, so that we'll be able to run our code blocks in any folders that we want. Then you come on advanced settings. Then here, to be on advanced, just there. Then you come on environment variables. Then there you come on the path, the user variables for, this is the name of the computer, how I named it. So here there'll be your name where there's XXX. Then you choose the path. Then you come on edit. Then when you come here, you come on new. Then it will put where you can write what you can just do is paste the path that you had copied there. Then you click OK. Then OK. Then you can just close out of all this. Let's just close. Then after closing, to make sure that you have successfully done it, or you have successfully you put that path, you can just call the what? You can call the CMD. So you can place the Windows key, Windows button plus R to call the run window, then you type in CMD, then you press enter. Then there you can just type GCC space minus minus, then you type version, then you press enter. So if it brings this message, then just know that you have correctly installed your code blocks. So other ways of calling the command prompt, you can just click on the start and type CMD, the command prompt will come. You can just, then here you can type GCC minus minus version, then it will bring this, which is just the same. Then after that, let's launch our code blocks. So as I said, you shouldn't be scared of things that you don't know. It's just the language that you haven't understood. These are just simple stuff. So when you open your code blocks, it will launch. It looks a bit big, like a lot of buttons, but you don't have to be scared of that. So here it is. Here it has opened. This is our code blocks. Then from here, you can create new programs. You can run programs, just that. So this was the lesson for today. I hope you have liked it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Remember, subscribe to my channel and also share this video so that the community will grow. And please hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any updates. This is on my own programming series on your aid. We are going to discuss everything. So if you have any questions, just put them in the description box below. And also, if you have any errors about any compilation errors, maybe you downloaded the wrong code block. So if you already have code blocks, then you just want to correct the errors, we can still do a video on how to show you how to solve those errors so that we can move along together. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. Peace.